Good morning from Universal Studios. We are here today. We're going to explore both parks. Sarah and I haven't been here in a few weeks, so we cannot wait to check out the crowds, the rides, the food, and just have a really good time. We always have fun when we're here at Universal Studios, so we are excited to go on another adventure today.
We just made it over to the line for Islands, so we are here about a half an hour before early admission starts. So early hours are for hotel guests and then also certain annual pass holder levels, so we have an annual pass. That's why we're over here. We'll see how quick the line gets going. All right, we are in. It is just about 9 a.m., which is the start of early park admission. They start letting people in a bit before. Here we go.
We are now into Islands of Adventure. It's a few minutes before 9. It's still early hours for the next hour. These are just the annual pass holders or resort guests. And we're here to go ride Hagrids. So we're gonna head back to Harry Potter, see what the queue for that looks like, and hopefully hop on that one early this morning before the line gets too long.
We are now in line for the Hagrids, and it is about 5 after 9, so we'll keep track of how long it takes for us to get on the ride, but this ride is amazing. We haven't been on it many times, I think maybe only twice before this, so we're excited to get back on it.
All right, we are now in the queue heading into Hogsmeade.
We are in line for Hagrid, so it is about 9:15 and we finally caught up to the line, so we'll see how it goes, but we're really excited.
Right, off you go. We'll meet at the edge of the Forbidden Forest. Oh, there's no need for that. Well, I think that's enough for today. We should probably head back. We'll pick this up later. Quite soon. I don't mind Fluffy. His barks are worse than his bites. No, don't panic, Looks like you've lost power. I've got you, don't worry. Reparo. Sorry, I never was great shakes at magic.
We just got off of Hagrid's and it is such a good ride. I'm really glad we came over and did it first thing. The lines are definitely getting longer for it. All in all, we were off by 9:40. So it was, I think, maybe like 25-30 minutes in the physical queue by the time we walked here after getting into the park, but it was awesome. I think now we might wander around a little bit. We're not sure if we want to try to go over to the other park, which is also open, or if we'll wander around Islands of Adventure a bit more. But we're just gonna kind of enjoy the day, explore, get some snacks for sure later on, and have a great time.
And here is a quick idea of the crowds here in Harry Potter. It is, like I said, still early in the morning, but it's definitely picking up. You have a pretty good queue for Ollivanders on the left. There's some pretty long lines if you want butterbeer. And there's definitely some long lines for the attractions, but there is plenty of walking space still this morning. All right, it's an early morning butterbeer. The line was short, so we decided to grab one before leaving Hogsmeade. Delicious as always. Just finished our sweet drink, and now we're gonna go explore some sweets at Honeydukes.
We just stopped inside here at Honeydukes, and there is a lot of candy. Right here are going to be the chocolate frogs. Those boxes are so pretty. Jeff's checking out some more of the candy in the corner. But lots of fun candy options. I think they have every flavor of beans down there. Oh, there's some right here. So yeah, love all the Harry Potter stuff.
And just like that, we are done with this side of the park with Harry Potter. I think we're gonna try and go check out Dudley Do Right next. It's warming up. That one kind of gets a longer line on warmer days. So right now the park is just opening. It's 10 o'clock, so everyone can come in now. We're hoping to beat any crowds to it and hop on. If you're interested in riding either Jurassic Park or Kong in the morning, as soon as park opens, if you are already in here from early hours and you leave Harry Potter through the back, through the Jurassic Park entrance, you make it over here with 0 other guests. So everything on this side of the park is a walk-on, and it's a pretty nice, relaxing stroll over here with no other guests.
We just made it over to Dudley, and it looked like all the ride things that were coming down were empty. It looks like no wait, so we're gonna drop off the bag and go on it.
Here we go, right through the queue at Dudley Do Right. There is nobody else in line. We are gonna walk right on and probably get really wet. Woo, here we go!
You will make quite an impression.
We are so wet, and we're not even at the big drop yet. Yeah, for you, I am soaked.
We just got off of Dudley, and I'm soaked from like the stomach down, but I was in the second row and Jeff was in the first row.
Yeah, I am soaked everywhere. I don't think I've ever been this wet from a water park ride or a non-water park ride. Anywhere, like head to toe, I am dripping wet.
But it was fun.
It was definitely fun. I'm glad we did it. There was no wait, and on a hot day, there's not a lot better you can do than go on Dudley.
I agree. I think our plans worked really well this morning, having a great time, and now we're gonna wander around some more.
Yeah, thanks for following along.
Yeah. We are just walking through out the Dudley exit and then heading towards Marvel. And just again, here's an idea of the crowds over here. I imagine most everyone went over to Harry Potter area, so it's going perfect. These prizes for the game are so good. So you have Frankenstein, you have the marshmallow from Ghostbusters, and there's a vampire down there, Dracula. So they're so fun.
So they have meet and greets here at Universal, and there's a blue square on the ground keeping you distanced from the characters, and we have Cyclops and Spider-Man.
One thing that I will say is really nice here at Universal is they do have these meet and greets still. So that was just basically, we walked up, there was just one family finishing up, and then it was our turn. And it was really fun. So they were picking us a little bit, but also we'd asked them questions. And so it was really fun. We're not always the best at interacting with characters, like we don't know as many about their facts, but it was still a really good time. And if you're here and you like character meet and greets, I would definitely recommend it. We just walked in the Marvel store, and they have a bunch of merchandise and clothing. So you've got like Deadpool stuff right there. You've got a bunch of Funkos along the back wall. There's like a Thanos figurine over here. And it's pretty empty in here. Here's a closer look at some of the Funkos. They have a lot of like Avengers items, or Avenger ones. I am not as good at Marvel characters, but I know like the basic Avengers at least. I really like some of this merchandise. So you have like a rocket looking one, bag on the left. You've got the Marvel characters here. That's really cute. Captain America bag, and then there looks like it's a Loki one over there in the corner. These are really fun.
So with the lower crowd still this morning, not all rides are busy. Spider-Man is only a 25-minute wait. Again, these are the crowds now as the morning gets closer to around 11 o'clock. So it is filling up a little bit, but you can still find some short ride times. You can find some food options right now with no lines. Stores are pretty empty, plenty of room to walk around. So it's a pretty casual day here at Universal Studios, and it's been enjoyable so far. We have now made a full loop around the park here at Islands of Adventure this morning. We are getting hungry, so we are going to check out Green Eggs and Ham and see if there's any food that looks good for a quick bite to eat. Here is the menu for Green Eggs and Ham. Pizza tots, Green Eggs and Ham tots, buffalo chicken tots, Who Hash, and s'mores Nutella. I think we're going to grab 2 breakfast items or 2 items and share them and see how they taste.
Jeff just came over with the food, and I have to say the Green Eggs and Ham look really good. I can't wait to try that. So does the buffalo chicken tots. Nothing like tater tots in the morning. And again, we have a really good seat just over here in Seussville, so we're gonna enjoy these and then carry on for the day. I am just about to try the green eggs and ham, so it looks really good. There's a cheese sauce and, of course, the green eggs. I'm trying to get a little bit of everything. All right. Oh yeah, I really like those. So I think it's like cheese and eggs, and yeah, I like it. So this one's really good. I'm sure the buffalo chicken will be great. We're starving, so we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this. We just finished up our green eggs and ham and then the chicken tater tots, and both of them were really good. So I would definitely recommend them. It was a perfect like late breakfast, early lunch, and Jeff and I were both really happy with it. So now I think we're going to call it, at least for now, with Islands, and we're gonna head over to the Universal Studios Park and do a few things there.
Here is a view of the new Jurassic Park roller coaster from across the water. It's a really good view over here. You can see how large the roller coaster really is and how big of a centerpiece it's going to be right there on the water's edge.
We are just walking out, but these unicorns from Despicable Me are so cute. And look, they even have slippers. Check out the slippers. We are just leaving Islands of Adventure and walking over to Universal Studios.
Just like that, we are in Universal Studios. We're done with Islands of Adventure for the day. Sarah and I don't really have any plans for over here other than to check out a few food items. We will probably try and ride E.T. That's one of our favorite rides. We'll definitely explore Diagon Alley. I'm not sure what we'll do over there, but we are just here to enjoy the nice weather, see what's going on in the parks, maybe do a ride or two, but definitely to try out some food items. How you doing? Nice.
So we have the Mystery Machine and the whole Scooby-Doo crew there behind me. Hey, good, how are you?
We just finished out seeing Scooby-Doo and Friends. We are now going to head over to one of our favorite rides here. It's a classic E.T. After we get off of this one, we might head back and grab some crepes. We're not terribly hungry, but we have been wanting to try these for a while, and the line wasn't too long right now. But for right now, E.T. looks like it's about a 30-minute wait, so we might be here for a little bit. Again, it's one of our favorite rides, so that's what we're doing now.
Alright, kid, end of the road! Whoa, watch it! Hey, stop! They're getting away! Look, they're flying!
Go to Tickly. Hurry.
We just made it off of E.T. and that is such a fun one. So Jeff and I do really like that. When we walked in, we saw the crepe booth, so it looked really good. We have never gotten them here, so we're gonna go back and grab one of those. I got the lemon blueberry crepe, so they don't have forks or spoons, so I guess you're just supposed to bite into it. It smells awesome, so I'm really excited for this. It is delicious. So the lemon and blueberry is refreshing, and I'm sorry if I have it on my face, but it is really good. I would definitely recommend this.
And this here is the strawberry Nutella waffle. We'll open it up here in a minute to look at, but these look amazing. They were made fresh. They looked like they had delicious fruit that was also fresh, and we cannot wait to try these. We've heard really good things. So one thing Universal still hasn't quite figured out is how to accommodate lines for food. You can see way down there is the line for the Bumblebee taco truck. Over here we have a very long queue extended for other food options here in The Simpsons. And behind me, there's also long lines at just about every place you can get a food or drink item here in the park, with the exception of Lard Lad Donuts. So if you want a Lard Lad donut, not much of a queue, but everywhere else seems to have very long waits if you're hungry or looking for something to drink.
We just crossed the bridge now, heading over to the Harry Potter area. So on this side of, or in this park, I should say, it is Diagon Alley. We just made it into Diagon Alley. Here's a look at the crowds in here. Here's just a quick peek inside the Leaky Cauldron. Love the theming in here. This window is advertising some eel pie, or sorry, stewed eels in pie. Good thing we already ate. We just made it over to Gringotts, and the wait right now is 150 minutes, so 150. We are gonna hold off, so we're not gonna go on that one. We are gonna wander around this area a bit more. We love all the details in Harry Potter.
2.5 hours.
You do wanna do it?
No.
So I was right. So yeah, we're gonna hold off on that one, but we're gonna wander around some more in the shade. It's really nice, and we'll carry on when we're done with Harry Potter.
Unfortunate souls at home listening to the Wizarding Wireless Network. My dress is fabulous! The Black Girls Butter Spot isn't just a problem here. No tea can ever best the best of caramel. You can stack down and snitch with the easiest stuff. Gravity does back and it's time for the day.
Heading into the money exchange. Look how cute.
Before you exchange your currency.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you.
Very good.
All right, we're gonna.
We just finished up in Diagon Alley, and we were gonna go on Gringotts, but the line was enormous. It was 2.5 hours, and as much as Sarah and I like that ride, we don't quite like it that much. What we're gonna do now is head over to the Mummy. It has been forever since we've ridden that, and we are waiting, no matter what that line is, to go on that one. It's exciting, we love the ride, and like I said, I can't really remember the last time we were on it. After that, I think we're gonna check out the Tribute store, which is right next door. We haven't been in there yet, and we're gonna see what they have for Halloween treats in there. And then we might make our way towards the front of the park. But overall, it's been a really fun day. Crowds have been pretty manageable, even though some of the ride lines are long. Walking around has been peaceful, pleasant, the weather's beautiful, and we've just had a really great day here so far.
Here are the crowds over in this area. So Transformers is like a 3D ride show that's straight ahead. Over this way is gonna be the Mummy, and that roller coaster straight ahead is the Rip Rockin', and of course the Starbucks right here. The Mummy is just there behind me, so I believe the wait is about 50 minutes. So we are gonna go on it. We have to leave everything in a locker, so we won't be able to share the ride with you. But it's a roller coaster, and we really love it. Again, haven't done it in a while, so we're excited to get back on it.
We just got off the Mummy. It took us about an hour to get through. Those are the lockers we had to place our stuff in, so unfortunately we could not take any cameras on. But as usual, it is a really fun ride. We love this ride. It's just a perfect mix of excitement and suspense. It's a great ride if you're here at Universal, and like I said, it was only about an hour, so it wasn't too bad. And back here to the left of the Tribute store is Revenge of the Tooth Fairy Haunted House entrance. It is a 5-minute standby wait time right now. Sarah and I do not enjoy haunted houses, so we will be passing on this. Instead, what we are doing is going into the Tribute store. We're going to check that out, see what goods and stuff they have going on in there. But if you're looking for the Tribute store, it's right next door between the haunted house entrance and the entrance to the Mummy. So there's Sarah right there. And it looks like we're going to be up next. And here we go. We are up next for the Tribute store. Sarah and I are going to be heading in and seeing what they've got. They have a lot of merchandise that is 30% off. They have Fright Nights, throwback shirts, Halloween Horror Night 6. They got socks down below. Alright, they have a bunch of masks for sale as well. Here we go from Stranger Things.
So this feels like a haunted house to me, with like the music and the mess and everything. So I would be a mess in the real haunted house. I know that for a fact. Hungry.
So now we are in line to grab another snack. I don't think we've had enough today, so we're getting them more. Here we have Beating Heart gummies. We have Bride cupcakes, Splatter pops, Werewolf cake pops, Halloween cake with eyeballs.
Perfect. Can I pick?
Well, we've left the food area, and now we are into the next room.
We just got out of the Tribute store, and I still am full from the crepe, but we had to try one of the treats, so I went with the tart. The Tribute store was perfect, so there was a lot of rooms, a lot more than I was expecting. And again, we aren't scary people, so, or I guess we don't like doing scary things. And so we're gonna pass on the haunted houses. I think the one behind me is still a 5-minute wait, but we are gonna go enjoy the tart, and I am glad we went in that store. It was really fun to at least see it, but it also made me be positive that I did not want to do the haunted house. Here's a close-up of my tart now that we're in the normal light, and again, it's a Storyl and Tooth tart. It's raspberry flavored, so I'm gonna go ahead, give it a try, and I'll let you guys know how it is. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try, so I'm gonna take a bite and I'll show you what the inside looks like. Ooh, the bag almost flew away. It's good, so yeah, it's like a raspberry with a tart crust. There's some chocolate in there, I think, but the flavor's really good, so it's a perfect treat. Just in case you're ready for Christmas already, they have the Holiday Outpost, so that's also available here at Universal if you'd like. So lots of ornaments. Ooh, Those are so cool.
I like the Jaws one.
Yeah, the Jaws one's really good.
Thank you so much for following along today as we explored Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. We had a great time, went on some rides, did some shopping, had a butterbeer, and ate a lot of really good food. We had a blast and got everything done that we were looking forward to doing, and we look forward to taking you on our next adventure.